Welcome to Sylvia's studio and the making of an artist. Come with me and I will take you to my studio while I tell you about my life. It is 5 steps from my office. Incredibly early in my art career, I studied with prestigious members of the California Watercolor School. My teachers included Rex Brand, Don Kingman, and Millard Sheets. While I was teaching art in the secondary schools in California, I met 2 other teachers who were also artists, Audrey Jacobs and Wanda McManus. Every Saturday, we painted plein air, regardless of the weather, for over 25 years. After retiring from teaching, I created a second career. I put together travel painting workshops, both domestically and internationally, in over a dozen states and a dozen countries. One of my trips took me to China, where I was honored by the Chinese government with an exhibition in the galleries of the Forbidden City in Beijing. My paintings hang in many museums and collections around the world. Touring brought together everything I love: traveling, teaching, and painting. I moved my studio from California to Grants Pass, Oregon, 15 years ago, where I was involved with the Grants Pass Art Museum and was associated with the gallery in Ashland. 6 years ago, I settled in Lake Oswego, Oregon. I opened my studio and started teaching classes. I have always best loved painting on location. I also carry a sketchbook with me and draw and write regularly. 2 years ago, I published a book, Art and Soul, Creative Journaling from the Inside Out. The pages of the book are directly taken from my sketchbooks and journals and put together tell a story about my life. When I travel these days, I have downsized what I take. My sketchbook and watercolor sketches become references for a series of paintings that I do after I return to my studio. My most frequent trips have taken me to Greece, Oaxaca, Mexico, and San Francisco. In my studio, I often paint series of objects and experiment with different materials and surfaces. I enter international watercolor competitions. 2 years ago, I was honored with the prestigious Watercolor West International Signature Award. My painting, TGIF, won the award. I continue to paint and teach regularly in my studio. You can view my work in this virtual event at my website or by contacting me for a private, socially regulated visit to my studio. This is my life. I am an artist. Come visit me.